Hi, everybody. Kathy here. Talking about my dad again. I know that my childhood was a little bit odd, a little bit different because of the fact that my dad was autistic. And of course, in the 70s and the 80s, we didn't have the words to talk about that. So some of these things that I experienced, none of my friends went through. Like, little quirks that my dad had or rules that we had were definitely very different than the families that my friends were in. And I was thinking about this a couple of days ago. And when my dad would pick up the phone, I guess he wouldn't even talk on the phone. Like if I called my home and my dad would pick up the phone, answer it really quickly, and I'd say, "Hi, Daddy, can I talk to Mom?" Whatever. And he would just quietly wait and listen for my mom to get onto the phone. And then he would just hang up. So there was never a goodbye, never anything. But that was when he was just transferring the phone to my mom. So that's not so different. What is different is that if he was talking to a customer or someone had called him about his computer stuff, that he would never say goodbye at the end of the conversation. It was just like always awkward, and it was always off-putting and kind of uncomfortable. So, like, if my mom had called because she was staying with me for the weekend and she would call him, say, "Dawn, you need to do this, 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 and this," he would say, "Okay." And then she would say something like about the dog, and then he would just hang up on her because he didn't understand that you need that closure piece of a goodbye or a see you later or I'll call you next week. Something just that we know that there's a conclusion to the conversation that we're having with my dad over the phone. Same thing in person. He would never say goodbye or anything like that. So it was just something that popped up again today, and I was caught off guard that he used to do that. And I don't think any of my friends understood it, and I certainly didn't understand it either. But anyhow, that's what a daughter of an antisocial genius is like. So here's some fun. Have a great day. I hope you share a story with or two with me. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.